Hello everyone and welcome to another video, and my name is Jaspir. I've been sharing some of my knowledge experience on Ketu Mahadasha so far, and thank you for everyone who's been watching and joining me on this journey so far. I want to say welcome to this channel, and I hope you guys learned something new with every video, and I'm really excited to post a new video almost every day. And before starting this video, now we're going to be keeping the video small because I'm going to start getting into smaller topics into Ketu. I'm not going to make such long videos anymore. I'm going to make like little sub topics that I think are important in Ketu, and that way you guys stay interested and you don't get bored in the super long videos. So I'll try to keep my videos for 10 to 15 minutes, covering each small topic that I've mentioned before, but in more detail now. And also want to share that starting in the next 5 to 10 days, over the next week or so, we're looking to come online, go live on YouTube and help people through their experience. If anybody needs help reading a chart or any information, we'll be happy to do it. And it's going to be all for free. And please join us live from next week. But do let us know in comments what time do you guys suggest is best for us to come online, and we'll definitely look at the most comments, like what people are suggesting, and come online accordingly. So we'll try to accommodate the best time suggested, and we'll try to do it at least once or twice a week where we can talk, share charts, share experiences. And I encourage everybody to come forward, not just through the live, but also you can email me. And if you want to join, come online, do a podcast like through Zoom, we can set up an hour meeting just so you can share your experience with the world and help others stay motivated during Ketu. And remember, if you have finished or almost done Ketu, please do share your experience so you become a beacon of hope for all the others who are suffering or are having a hard time. Remember, it's everyday experiences from you and I that help change lives and other people. So I encourage everyone, even if you've never been on the camera before, or if you're too shy with your face, and so we can do voice only in any way you can. I'll put my email in the description box, so reach out and we can schedule something if you want to share your experience, and let's make a difference in the world. So today's video is going to be on Ketu Mahadasha, but in Ketu, the diet changes one must do. There's no if, and, or buts. These diet changes are a must. Why? Because whoever's gone through Ketu, they know at some point they have had that mysterious pain in the stomach. I've noticed it's one of the two. It's either related to dietary changes or a lot of past trauma that they're holding on, because the solar chakra, the stomach chakra, holds trauma. That's a different video. I'll do a subsection on that. But I want to get into diet changes right now. When you're diagnosed with that mysterious pain, a lot of times people have not been able to find a cure. A lot of doctors, CAT scans, nothing shows up, and you're just told to rest or heal. But that's Ketu telling you to make a change somewhere. And I want to highlight the significance of changing your diet in Ketu Mahadasha and why it's so important. Now, in Mercury or in the previous dashas, you could have been enjoying fine foods, a lot of meat, fish, chicken, whatever, like eggs, whatever your non-vegetarian diet was, however you want to say it. But when it comes to Ketu, we have all heard Ketu spirituality, Ketu's like saint lifestyle, like yogi lifestyle. We have to become very spiritual ourselves. That means including lifestyle changes, diet changes, our habits. So today I want to focus on diet changes. In Ketu, a lot of people get diagnosed with serious illness sometimes, and they end up in the hospital for a couple of months or some kind of medication starts up. But certain things can be avoided if we just make the right diet changes at the right time. At the beginning, in my very first long video, I mentioned that when Ketu started, I noticing whenever I would eat chicken, I would start getting mouth ulcers. Like in Hindi, it's called muh mein chale ho jane, like mouth ulcers. I would eat dinner, next day they would appear. Happened once, happened twice. On the third time, I said I'm going to notice if this is because of the diet. At that time, I had no idea that my Ketu was coming around. I had no idea what spirituality meant. When it happened for the third time, I said, this is it. No more chicken. I thought it was because everything is so modified. The quality of the meat has gone down. I didn't know my body was signaling something. I used to love eating chicken, and I thought we would get a lot of protein from it. It's essential for our diet. And same thing with eggs. Eggs had to go from my diet as well. So two of the dishes that were non-vegetarian in my lifestyle were chicken and eggs. Both of them are gone now, and I've been clean for years now. And I'm proud of it. If someone says, oh, it's hard for us to give up meat because there's a lot of protein and stuff, you will survive. The Kundalini awakening energy that you get, the divine energy, Ketu, will nourish you. You will not become weak. Ketu will take out all the extra toxins from your body and purify you. Let Ketu do its job. Now, at the beginning of the dasha, if you don't change your diet, if you still consume meat, drink alcohol, you do cigarettes or some other type of drugs or something, it's going to start nudging at you, hinting at you, okay? And you have to give up as soon as you can. If you don't, yes, there's astrological placement. Looking at a chart, it's going to say, okay, around this time, you're going to have a hospital visit, or you're going to be going to a doctor or have some kind of surgery. Something is coming up. But if you're clean by that time, that visit could be a small little checkup for a cold medicine or something like that. If you have not given up your diet, a lot of the time, people will not tell you. They end up getting ulcers or some type of serious illness. Ketu usually gives an illness that doesn't have a cure for it sometimes too. So be careful. I'm not trying to put danger in anybody this is the fact. The sooner you clean your diet, the happier you'll be in Ketu. Ketu will reward you instead of punishing you. Now, how can you change your diet? In Ketu, if you look at all the fakir, the saints, the sadhus and stuff like that, like if you when we refer to Ketu in physical form, that's how we're referring. Look, though, that's you're walking around Ketu and stuff like that. Okay, a seriously spiritual people, like a fakir or sadhu and stuff, they're happy with a very minimal lifestyle. They're happy with basic dal and roti. Okay, and I'm not saying everybody should just convert to dal and roti overnight, but I am saying switch to a more vegetarian, more fresh, more organic, if you can, lifestyle. It's only good for you. It won't be good for me if you make the change. It won't be good for anybody else. It might be good around the family for you. It might be rewarding on your own body. Now, Ketu is quick. We all know that. So the sooner you make the lifestyle, the sooner you're going to see these kind of changes. Along with non-vegetarian diet, try to avoid eating anything processed. Like stop trying to go out to eat pizza, the maida, the white flour food. Try to avoid eating chow mein, the noodles, the burgers, and most fried food and stuff like that. Like, if you can, especially the first half of Ketu Dasha, bring your diet to a very minimal lifestyle. Now, what I mean by that, you can have khichdi once a day, have some basic chapati or rice with dal, like a very Ayurvedic type of lifestyle, okay? You don't have to download the menu online for Ayurvedic or get like a special meal plan, but even just a basic, simple dal roti. I personally want to share that before the Dasha started in Mercury, I love fine dining. I love going out to the finest restaurant, enjoying fine meal. Like, I loved it all. But now, nothing gives me more happy, more joy than making yellow dal and 2 chapati. That's it. 2 rotis with yellow dal is like the most rewarding meal I can have for my body. And other than changing your diet in Ketu, also change the portion of your meals. Okay, I have noticed that the days I eat less, I can meditate more because my energy has gone up from the stomach all the way higher. I'm not saying everybody should starve and then meditate. No, you have to keep a healthy balance. Sometimes that's why meditation in the morning is encouraged, because your body's rested. You have a light meal, a snack, a fruit, and then sit for meditation. You'll see how much more deeper you can go into meditation than maybe in the afternoon when you have had a heavy lunch. And even throughout the days, cut down your portions. If you are used to eating 4 chapatis in mercury, bring it down to 2. If you used to eat a big bowl of rice in mercury, try to bring it down to half. But at the same time, watch your health. Like if you work a heavy job and stuff and you need to be nourished, take what your stomach can at a good level. Don't overeat. Don't keep eating until a point where your body can't handle it anymore. Then you'll be punished. Ketu teaches you balance. Because what comes after Ketu is Venus. Venus is luxury, fine foods, like all the amazing dishes, foods that are in the world. But if you have learned your lesson in Ketu, how to replenish your body in a healthy way, when Venus comes, you could be at the finest party, you could have an unlimited buffet, but you know what your body desires, and you know you're not going to go after every single item in that buffet. You'll be happy with 2 and say thank you. That's what Ketu wants to teach you. Ketu wants to teach you what's right for you. It doesn't care about what else is happening. This is a time where you have to see what your body likes, dislikes, okay? I'm just suggesting yellow dal. You could like black dal. You could like a salad. Like you could like any type, like a bowl of oatmeal even. Like whatever is healthy, organic. If we say Ketu is roots of what? It could be roots of vegetable, like anything that goes in the ground sometimes. Carrots, turnips, like radish, salads. Anything that is organic and grows in the ground, your body is going to feel much more lighter, healthier. Now, if you have a burger from the streets, chow mein noodles, some kind of burger, like you'll see how heavy, and your body is not going to do well in Ketu when you start eating out. But if you switch to more healthy diet, you'll feel the difference. So I think that's about it in terms of diet, but please do make these changes as soon as you can. Don't wait till Ketu Jupiter, Ketu Saturn or something like that, because a lot of time I've seen people getting sick in Ketu Saturn period as well, but don't prolong it. I know there's a lot to deal with at the beginning of Ketu, with everything that it has destroyed in your life, all that. And then if you can, make the change in Ketu, Venus. As soon as you find this out, please make the dietary change. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're doing it for you, your health. Like the saying goes, okay, you could have a million problems. Even in Ketu Mahadasha, you could have a million problems. But if that health problem comes up, all the other problems are not going to matter. So at least take care of your health, okay? Nourish it with healthy organic foods. Even if you used to order, if you're working a job and you order out like a tiffin dabba or like a lunch from outside, or you used to go to McDonald's burgers or something for lunch. No, make a meal plan at home. Pack a box of rice and some vegetables or like whatever you have cooked. Make the efforts to pack a lunch for yourself from home. Treat your body like a temple, and that's what Ketu wants to teach you. So these are not something that are going to benefit me. I'm just saying these things. Give up that non-vegetarian diet. Don't even think that, I have alcohol on Friday night once a week just to unwind. Don't. Give up alcohol completely. You might have liver problems, acid reflux is going on, like a lot of other issues that could come up. Why create those issues? Just cut down to the bare minimum. I'm going to make a video on this. Ketu is a very minimal lifestyle type of energy. If you look at all the spiritual people, what do they carry with them? Nothing. They don't have tens and millions of dollars sometimes. Whatever it is, it's donations and stuff, fine. But a true saint, they have nothing, okay? They don't own land, property sometimes. They're not attached to this. And they live, even if they have a center, ashram, or like fakirs usually have like a little hut. In there, you might see a clay pot and basic atta and some dal, like basic necessity to survive. They don't stack up on finest pastas, finest cheese and stuff like that, because they live a very minimal lifestyle, okay? Not only are you going to benefit financially if you stop going out and you start cooking at home, but you're also going to be rewarded on your body. You're going to see how your body changes. If you're overweight, you're going to become healthier. If you would eat out and feel your stomach being in pain and stuff, you'll see how much happier your stomach is after eating maybe a green healthy salad at home. And I've noticed I used to eat multiple times through the day in Ketu, but nowadays maybe once or twice. If I have a good meal, my body is energized for the rest of the day. So don't think if you make the switch, how are you going to survive this and that. Give it a try and you'll see the amazing difference. Okay guys, without making this video too long, that was my message and I hope you can learn something from it. Please do like and do subscribe because that gives me a lot of love, and it's love that mixes all together. And I want to help as many souls as we can on this journey. And please do comment how your journey was in Ketu. Did you make any diet changes? Like when you start sharing your experiences, if you want to come talk to me or online or even in the comments, remember you're making a positive impact on 5-10 other people who are also reading or learning something from your experience. In every video, I like to say this: experience is knowledge. So whatever you have experienced, that's knowledge for somebody else. So do share it, and it's the most valuable thing we can share is our knowledge. So thank you for watching this video, and like promised, I wanted to keep it short. I'll be making another video again on a few other subtopics in Ketu. So this was just covering the diet and why it's important to change the diets. And I hope I'll be seeing you guys shortly in another video, and thank you for watching, everybody.